What's up? What's up, dudes? Lake Universe here, and we're back with a new episode. And I've gotten a lot of news based around Power Rangers, so please be expecting Power Ranger material to come up here, especially as a fan of the series. I thought it was going to be a great thing to see here today. Now, the first thing I want to discuss here is the new season Power Ranger Dino Fury, which I have not seen yet. It's not that I'm ignoring the series, it's not that I don't want to see the series, it's the reason that, for the most part, mostly for the reason that I'm kind of tied up between doing a lot and waking up early before 8 o'clock is sometimes not exactly within something that I can do. But what really surprises me about this series, and something I want to talk about before I read the news about this, is that when I was going down through writing down things that would be interesting to talk on for the channel, it goes Dino Fury takes franchise back to the past, back to its roots. You have no idea how happy that makes me as a fan, because when I was growing up in the past, with Mighty Morphin, with Zeo, with Turbo, and everything, um, there always was that root that every series was connected to, and then after Samurai was still kept within the Power Ranger roots when we had Megaforce and Super Megaforce and all of them come along. I was like, that's when I kind of was at a dropping out period for Power Rangers and preferred Super Sentai even more. I still like Sentai, don't get me wrong. I still am appreciative of the series and Kaiju. It's just, it's just something that I kind of dropped out of because I tried to watch Megaforce and Super Megaforce, and I saw that what they were trying to do with recreating Mighty Morphin and Zeo. You can't recreate what the fans already know, and especially for me, that was just a fucking disgrace for me, and I just hated it, man. I was just enraged and freaking pissed off. But knowing that they're going back to the past, and I've seen the work that Dino Fury is doing, we have a female Green Ranger. I'm so happy to see that. We have what are called the Morphing Masters. I don't know what they are. Um, the Morphing Masters, which I would assume is like something that has to do with the Morphing Grid, would be a very interesting video to talk about or to theorize about. But that I don't feel that's really my place to talk about. But it was still awesome to see. I have not seen any of the episodes prior to this. I've seen footage of it. I've seen behind the scenes stuff. I've seen pictures of the actors and actresses. I think that all of this is doing great. Um, can I make a small request? Can we have a Mighty Morphin and Dino Thunder team up? Please? For me? Do it for me? Do it for me! No, I can guarantee that they probably won't. But anyways, we are going to see what is the news up with Power Rangers Dino Fury returning to its roots. Which would be down... not down here. I am going down through really quickly just to see like what is here and whatnot. Okay, it should be right. Okay, here it is. It is a part of ScreenRant.com, so I'm just gonna read what ScreenRant has written here. Power Ranger Dino Fury takes franchise back to its roots. It's talked to the actress Chance Perez, who plays the Black Ranger of the team. All that stuff. Image was so good. I wish I could show you. It was so good. Power Ranger Dino Fury star Chance Perez said that the show had taken the show back to its roots. The Power Rangers had been a staple of the world in the world of children's entertainment. The franchise had began with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in 1993. So some initially argued that the action was inappropriate for kids. The series made past the initial hurdle. As of 2021, it led to 28 seasons with 21 different themes. The Power Rangers have also made their way to the big screen for movie releases in 1995, 1997, and 2017. Despite its age, Power Ranger franchise remains successful to this day. A shared universe is even on the way. What? Say what? Which will incorporate both the movies and TV show. I've heard about the movie. I've done a video about the movie a long time ago. The newest Power Rangers season is subtitled Dino Fury and it's premiered on Nickelodeon on February 2021 on my birthday, yo! It's franchise Power Ranger Dino Fury, the Red, who is played by Russell Curry, Pink Ranger played by Hunter Deno, the Blue Ranger played by Kai Moya, the Green by Tessa Rao, and the Black by, of course, Chant Perez. Dino Fury Ranger's Rao's role is particularly exciting. She's playing the first Green Ranger. It doesn't say. Oh, here we go. Chant Perez, quote, I was talking about this today. I had an exact question in my head, and I think that something that's really, really cool about the past Power Rangers is I feel like the heart of the show hasn't changed. That's true. Like you said, it incorporates friendship, it incorporates the environment, it incorporates being good people, having those morals. I think Power Rangers should always stay true to that. I think that our season does really well. Does that really well, excuse me. You can see the camaraderie, like in Mighty Morphin, you can see the friendship in there as well. As actors, but also as in characters, we have the same thing here, so I think that's pretty special. Oh, Mr. Perez, that is amazing what he's saying there. So basically, what Chance Perez is saying is that everything in this season is exactly what they have in the older seasons past prior. I think that is really cool. Like you have Mighty Morphin, which is the staple of the series. It's the heart and soul. It's the one that people recognize the most, and the one season that a lot of people really refer back to all the time. Whenever that usually somebody comes up to me and asks like, what season of Power Rangers should I check out? Usually half of the time I tell them to check out the original and move down the line. Because there was an interrelation story between Mighty Morphin to Zeo to Turbo to In Space, which then ends after, which then stopped going in a circle after that. So this really amazes me and makes me want to get into the franchise. I know that there had to be some at some point where I really get down to the nitty gritty of this, but I agree with Mr. Perez. I agree that this is something that everybody should know about. That the heart and soul of the Power Ranger franchise will always be Mighty Morphin. In my opinion, the heart and soul really goes out to Mighty Morphin as well as Zeo, which hold such high regard for me as one of my favorite seasons, if not my favorite season of ever. So, I mean, it really makes me happy knowing that they're going back to the show's roots and being all about the thing. Because when you look at the older seasons, like Mega Force and Super Mega Force, there were a lot of seasons where they didn't have that deep character connection, where they didn't have the deep friendship, where they didn't exactly connect with each other in a way that they were supposed to. And I never felt that way when they did Dino Charge. I felt like it was like being way too comedic, and it was trying to hit points that weren't even there, or like they were trying to copy off of the Sentai a lot. And the same goes with Megaforce and Super Megaforce. They were relying on the older franchise as well as the Sentai, which was Go Sager and Go Kaiser at the time, and really hindering that back to the franchise roots. Like all of my favorite seasons basically, in a way, go up to Samurai. In a sense, I believe that Samurai was the last good season that we had before the downfall spiral came into play here. I'm really happy and really excited to know that this is in good hands. And all I have to say is, if any of the actors and actresses are watching this video by any chance, guys, I pray for you. I wish you the best for your season. I wish you the best of Power Rangers luck. And the shirt says it all, baby. I am just super, super excited to see what you guys are gonna do with the franchise, and if any of the actors and actresses are watching this or producers or whatever, please, Mighty Morphin, Dino Thunder crossover. We can have Dino Charge too, but I'd rather have just them two. Please. I mean, I know that we have Austin St. John come back and Beast Morphers, but please, for me, make me happy. Please. somebody get on this. If Chance Perez, and this is awesome, that if Chance Perez is a fan of the OG series, help him, help me, help you, help me. I really hope that does happen though. But anyway, I am so excited to talk about Dino Fury because it reminds me of the olden days, man, when I was just so happy to talk about this thing. And you know what? So many people, just going into real talk here, so many people used to bully me for being a fan of the series and for like having such extensive knowledge of the series and so many theories that is based on this series. And you know something? I don't care. It's what makes me happy. It's what makes thousands and millions of us happy. And you know something? I want it to happen. And I'm excited to see where this franchise goes from here and from here on out. So, to Dino Theory, Dino Fury, why did I say Theory? Dino Fury, I wish you guys the best of luck for your season. I wish you guys the best of luck to everything. And here's to hoping that your season goes hopefully. And if I can make a request for the next series, um, could you please do Zooga? That would be awesome. Uh, Maybe have me write Zooga. I mean, I've been offered by so many people, by some of my friends, to help them write Power Ranger stories and whatnot. And while I feel inclined to give off my big brain of knowledge, I don't feel inclined to really be a storyteller. But thank you guys so much for watching. For more videos like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what your opinions are on Dino Fury in the comments down below without spoiling anything for somebody who hasn't seen it, or for others who haven't seen it yet that like to check it out. Is it good? Is it worth watching? Is it valuable to what? Worthy of watching? Let me know in the comments below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, this is Void Universe signing out, and I'll see you next time.